Okay, this is Matt. I'm here in Vegas, always in Vegas, stuck in Vegas. This is going to be week 15 for NFL handicapping. We're using the quick and dirty method of NFL handicapping, link in the description below. Mechanical method, easy to use. Just have been doing this as a series for the whole season. I published that book by Ken Osterman. And anyway, we're going to go over real quickly. We'll go over the picks for last week, which was very sad. We had 10 picks. We won 2, lost 10, or lost 8, 2 and 8, which is worst week for the whole season. The week before, though, 8 wins, 2 losses. So for the last 2 weeks, we are 10 and 10 using this method. Hopefully, we'll do better this week. Start winning some money using this method. Quickly though, go over the 2 wins for week 14 were Dolphins. I had that with my own money, and the Redskins. I also had that with my own money. And then the 8 losses were Saints, Falcons, Jets. Sunday night. Oh no, there was no Sunday night there. Vikings, Texans, which I had and lost, Giants, Bengals, and then Thursday night, Patriots. They were losers. So 2 and 8. I always bet a subset of these, and I was 2 and 3. I did lose on the Texans, but I had both the Dolphins and the Redskins, or the football team formerly known as Redskins. They have no name right now. Okay, but let's go over this week. And this method has got 12 selections, which is a lot for this method. Starting with Thursday night, and this method it computes a point spread, and you compare that to the point spread of whatever you're betting into. I'm using for consistency reasons. I don't always go bet at Westgate, but for consistency reasons, I've been using Westgate all year. Although I'm also looking at Circa recently because they seem to be putting up a pretty close number to Westgate. I'm just gonna give the Osterman line, the quick and dirty method line, and then the line of Circa, Westgate. Most of the local sports books are within a half point of each other. So for Thursday night, the method has Chargers, Raiders is a pick'em, and minus 3.5 is the line here on the Raiders. Maybe they're being overbet because it's Vegas. So this method would say take the Chargers plus 3.5. On Sunday, Panthers, Packers. This method has the Packers minus 4 points. The line is minus 8.5. That's too much per the way you decide whether it's an overlay or not. That's too much. So it's Panthers plus 8.5. Bills, Broncos. This method has the Bills minus 10. They're only minus 6.5. So there's an overlay there. Minus 6.5 on the Bills. Texans, Colts. The Osterman method has Colts minus 4. The line is minus 7, so that's a little bit of an overlay there on the Texans. So they're being overbet. The Colts, Texans plus 7. Jets, Rams. Osterman has is minus 14.5. They're minus 18. So that's I have this wrong. So minus 14. They're minus 18. So that's actually, Jets. I had that backwards. Yeah, the Osterman line is minus 14, but the Rams are minus 18. So that's 4 points. It's pretty beefy. 4 points. Jets plus 18. I don't know if they're going to cover 18 though. The Rams though. Okay, so Buccaneers, Falcons. Osterman has it minus 4. The casinos here got Buccaneers minus 6. Gotta love those Buccaneers coming on strong here at the end. maybe. But +6, that's the bet here. That's a 10-point overlay. So Falcons +6. Patriots, Dolphins. Yeah, Patriots. Osterman's got -1 on the Patriots, but it's the Dolphins who are -2.5 point favorites. It's 3.5 points, good enough for an overlay bet. So that's +2.5 on the Patriots. So they're slight underdogs. You take the Patriots. They're at Miami. Patriots are starting to come around, but I love those Dolphins. That's the team I've made the most money on this year. So I don't know. I don't like going against the Osterman method, but I like the Dolphins. Anyway, and then here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bets. Seahawks, Redskins. Osterman's got that as a pick'em. You have to understand that this method goes on recent performance. So on the surface, it would seem to be insane that it would be a pick'em. But you could see some respect for the Redskins. The Seahawks are only -5.5 point favorites over the Redskins, or the Washington football team formerly known as the Redskins. Yeah, so the overlay is 5.5. Take +5.5 on the Redskins. Bears, Vikings. Bears been playing good recent football, at least their last game. Vikings. Anyway, Vikings have been flattening out there. Osterman's got Bears -3. Here in Vegas, it's Vikings -3. So 6-point overlay. That's a +3. Take the +3 on the Bears. They're at Minnesota, for what it's worth. Jaguars, Ravens. The Osterman method has Ravens -5. But the Ravens are 12.5 point favorites over the Jaguars, so 12.5 is too much. They're the favorites by the Osterman method by 5, but that's a 7.5 point difference. So it's Jaguars +12.5. And then Chiefs, Saints. That could be a fun game. Chiefs are the favorites here, but on the Osterman line, it's Saints -2 points. Chiefs are field goal -3 point favorites at the Vegas sports books, so that's a 5-point edge, 5-point overlay. Saints +3. They're also at home against the Chiefs, so that might mean something. Chiefs have not been covering the spread for several weeks in a row, and Saints, they don't have Breeze back, but they're still a solid, good-look top team even without Breeze. And then finally on Monday Night Football, Steelers, Bengals. Osterman has the line is Steelers -4. Vegas has got Steelers -12.5. So yeah, that's what is that? That's 8.5 point overlay. So certainly it's a Bengals +12.5 for the Bengals. AFC divisional rivals. Are they still in the same division? They should be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they do. The Bengals, they lost their quarterback. I don't think he's back. I don't think he's going to be back. So yeah, so in review, 12 games using this method. Chargers +3.5. Panthers +8.5. Bills -6.5. Texans +7. Jets +18. Falcons +6. Patriots +2.5. Redskins +5.5, and it should be noted, I don't think Alex Smith's going to play this week. They took him out. Blood on the leg. I don't know what's wrong with his leg, because that was the opposite leg that he injured. Haskins probably. I don't know. Anyway, Redskins +5.5. Bears +3. Jaguars +12.5. Saints +3. And then Monday Night Football, Bengals +12.5. That's the NFL handicapping, the quick and dirty NFL handicapping method by Ken Osterman. 12 picks this week. Still ahead for the year. I don't have the totals. I'm going to have to catch up on all the totals on my website. I got some catching up to do. Right now, I think I'm just through. I'll post the rest of them, results and the totals up through week 14. Anyway, that's it. Good luck, and enjoy the games. It's okay to bet the games, but you got to enjoy them too, even when you lose. Okay, I'm out of here.